Well, hello and welcome to my channel, Maryborn ND and Gardening with Granny. And this is another episode in the Health to Home series, Food as Medicine. And today we're going to talk about onions. Well, those of you who have been following me and have watched some of my garden tours know I had a fabulous onion harvest. And I started to wonder why, why were these so good for you? So I did some research, and I hope that you do some research also, because food can be our medicine. And I'd like to share with you some of the things I learned. First of all, why do onions make you cry when you cut into them? Now, I know there's a lot of things out there. You can turn a fan on and make the air move so that it's not come right up into you. Well, come to find out, onions let off a gas, and that's what comes up, and it's a pretty potent gas, and your body makes tears to protect your eyes. The one thing onions are very good at is absorbing sulfur from the earth. And sulfur is used in many of amino acids. When you cut an onion, you break open cell after cell, releasing their liquidy contents. Previously separated enzymes meet the sulfur-rich amino acids and form unstable sulfonic acids. And these rearrange into a chemical known as, now bear with me, SYN, S-Y-N, propyl propanthenyl S oxide. I'll put that on the screen. Previously separated enzymes meet that, and this sneaky chemical is volatile, meaning it easily vaporizes. So that's, as soon as you cut into the onion, that, you cut into an onion. And causes a burning sensation when it floats up from the cutting board and comes in contact with your eyeballs. Now, in a little bit, we'll go over and I'll show you one of my favorite tricks in chopping onions. I think you'll like it. In an attempt to keep your precious eyes from being damaged, your brain quickly triggers a tear response to rinse the offending irritant away. Thank goodness. But then you end up with tear-streaked eyes, and some people just like it. They have to walk away. They can't do it. Some people have to wear goggles. But let's talk about sulfur. So, those of you also who have followed my Health to Home and some of my other videos know that I'm a traditional naturopath. And when I went through school, I learned about sulfur and the importance of sulfur in our health. Sulfur is considered very important to the human body as it plays a crucial role in building proteins, repairing DNA, protecting cells from damage, and supporting the health of skin, tendons, and ligaments. What's left out? Primarily by being a component of essential amino acid like cysteine and methionine, making it vital for various bodily functions, including detoxification and cellular signaling. So if you don't have enough sulfur in your body, you can't get rid of toxins properly. Your cells can't talk to each other like they need to. So there's a whole lot of things that could go wrong if you don't have enough sulfur. It's also a vital role in the production of insulin. How many of you have insulin resistance? And how many of you could benefit by more sulfur in your diet? So sulfur is found in methyl sulfonic methane, which is recognized as MSM. So it's a vitamin basically that you can buy and take. And a lot of people report that their joints feel better when they take this supplement because sulfur is also helpful in controlling acid in the body. Now, acid is a huge contributor to inflammation. And inflammation, you know, is like the root of all evil. So onions are full of antioxidants. Now, I will leave a link to where I got all this information. And you can, you know, go to Mr. Google Pants and figure out what you want to read too. But understand that there's a community out there that doesn't want you healthy. They benefit by you being sick. So full of antioxidants may help prevent cellular damage by fighting free radical molecules. Free radicals are developed when the body is exposed to radiation or chemicals such as tobacco smoke and a whole lot of other things. These molecules can cause diabetes, heart disease, and cancer. So by eating onions, you can help your body fight free radicals and improve your overall health. Quercetin, that's Quercitin, one of the predominant antioxidants found in onions, is flavored with a potent anti-inflammatory and antiviral properties. So it's a flavonoid, not flavored. It's a flavonoid. Flavonoids are components of food. They often will bring it the colors that are rich in onions. So like red onions will have flavonoids that are different than yellow onions. And yellow onions will have their own type of benefit. So eating a variety of foods like a variety of peppers, a variety of onions, a variety of colored vegetables, carrots and turnips will benefit your body by the different antioxidants you give it. Quercetin is really beneficial in detoxing the liver. And the liver is the organ that holds on to toxins and can be harmed in many ways from the things that we consume unknowingly. Now, onions help regulate blood sugar. If you have diabetes, onions are an excellent way to help level blood sugar. The flavonoids in onions work to keep blood glucose levels stabilized. If levels are low, you might experience symptoms such as fatigue, anxiety, headaches, and other things. Onions have also been studied for their potential to improve insulin sensitivity. Insulin is a hormone that facilitates the uptake of glucose by cells. So here we have that cell-to-cell communication situation. It's allowing for better control of blood sugar and helping to prevent spikes and crashes in blood sugar. So oftentimes you get that dipping in that. Now, there's other things that can affect it, like eating sugar or caffeine. You know, there's onions aren't the only be all and end all, but I particularly in these series want to talk about how food can be our medicine. You know, it can also be our downfall, but I want to concentrate on the anti-inflammatory benefits of foods such as onions. Onions are nutrient dense. This means that they contain a number of calories, small number of calories, and many nutrients. So in other words, there are calorie rich and nutrient dense, and you don't want calorie rich. You do want nutrient dense. So they're a great source of potassium and manganese. Potassium helps to increase energy and your metabolism. It's also known for its role in maintaining the balance of fluids in our bodies. So if you're dealing with swollen ankles or maybe arthritic joints, and it's because there's too much fluid and the cells can't drain properly, eating more onions may be beneficial for you. Now, October, pink ribbon. I want you to think every time you see a pink ribbon, the possibility of food helping you fight cancer. Nobody is talking about prevention. It's all about detection. And although that has its place, I think there should be more importance put on how can we prevent cancer from even happening. So you're concerned about your risk of developing cancer, you may want to consume more onions. The sulfur compounds, flavonoids, and antioxidants found in onions contribute to their anti-cancer properties. Now, there are studies that prove this, but you're not going to hear about them because they don't promote mammograms and they don't promote drugs that are used in cancer treatment. Researchers found moderate consumption of onions appear to reduce the risk of colorectal, laryngeal, and ovarian cancers. So let's go over, now we've gone 1 through 6. We talked about full of antioxidants, including quercetin, helps regulate blood sugar. Let me get to my improved digestive health. Onions have a prebiotic that encourages probiotic to multiply. And the fiber content in onions further contributes to digestive health by promoting regular bowel movements and preventing constipation. So that's how its role in prevention of colorectal, because a lot of people don't recognize the fact that they need to have regular bowel movements to get rid of toxins. So not only do you need to protect your liver, you also need to get rid of those toxins. Manganese plays a vital role in creating important connective tissue. It also is improving bone health and may even help preventing conditions like osteoporosis. Not to mention that it also helps to lower your chances of forming blood clots. So how many are on blood thinners? And I'm not saying you should get off your blood thinners. I think you ought to look into some natural options and eat better and then get tested and see where you are. So all of these benefits are things that we should be concentrating on food as medicine. And I hope you look forward to many more of these. I would love it if you'd leave a comment in the sections below and tell me what was important for you. What did you learn by this? Maybe it was entertaining, I don't know. But if it was helpful to you to understand why onions in your diet are important. Now stay tuned for the video clip on my favorite way of chopping onions. Until next time, this is Dr. Mary for the health of it. Okay, so we're going to cut the onion up. You want to get both ends. Cut it in pieces. And remove the skin. Skin is nice and tight to the onion. Such a pretty color when you remove that outer skin. And these are some of the value of each vegetable is the color of it. Will have different antioxidants. Okay, we're ready. Let me just get rid of this. And then we'll set up the tool I was talking about. So here we are. This is going to give us like a minced onion. I know that some people like sliced onions, and you can do that too, but gotta cut it in pieces it'll take. There we go. And we got beautifully chopped onions. These I just put in a plastic bag, and then I put them in the freezer. And when I want onions, I've got them already chopped, no crying, ready to go. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. This is Mary, Gardening with Granny, or Mary Born ND.